like to talk about my recent experiences joining groups, looking for answers, looking for a helping hand, because I realized I can't do everything by myself. So in the past couple months, I've joined 3 different groups for seemingly different purposes, and only one of them have really brought any level of fulfillment. So I'm part of the Real World. That's Andrew Tate's community. That's for making money, and is fantastic at that. But the sense of community, in my opinion, is not. I don't know. Every time I've ever interacted, like I introduce myself, and nobody responds. I don't know. It's just not. It's great information, in my opinion, for the areas that they're absolutely top shelf. I joined another community that was like I saw a YouTube video of a guy talking about spiritual, where he's at spiritually. He seemed to be in a similar position. I joined, I met some people, and it was great. It was like, wow, I can talk to these people, and they know what I'm saying. I can talk about the esoteric or metaphysical things, and they at least have an idea, or most of them have an idea. Some of them, they were just starting on their journey. They saw the videos and were like, why not? And the last group I joined is a group focused on men, for men, to be better men, and to encourage each other to be better men. And I joined that group 7 days ago, and at that same time I stopped watching porn. I stopped thinking about porn. I just stopped participating in the feeling of lust. And that's really, I guess, that's always been my main hurdle for the past 17 years, since I was 10. It's just, like, that's always been a source that has left me feeling like I don't actually have control in my life. And there's something about, like, the other 2 groups are great. Like, I've learned tools that are useful in my life to help me make more money. I have an outlet for, my esoteric ideas, but that neither of them are really, like, there's not really an accountability part, or like, even if they're, you could probably find some people to help you with that in those groups, but that's not the main goal. Whereas this other group, the Sons of God, it's really like, I don't even, like, that's all we're talking about. Like, it's every part of it is how, here's my day, and you don't even have to ask for advice, really. Like, you just, like, hey, I'm struggling, man, explain the scenario, and everybody that responds is like, hey, try this, try that, whatever, and it's been really good. And since then, I haven't really had a problem with lust, which is, I don't even know how to think about it, because it's like, you scroll Facebook, you see some unmodest photographs, and it's like, oh, now I gotta switch browsers, and now it's like, oh, close app. Gotta close the app, gotta go do something else, whatever. Like, clearly that was a bad idea. It's like, oh, my eyes are being attracted to a direction I know is going to lead down a bad path. Avert the attention, and it's just happening automatically. And I really feel it's for myself, but there's also this new element of, like, it's for the people around me and the group I'm in. I want to be as strong as possible, so that when they need help, I can help. And even if I don't have the right words, it's like I'm in my best state. So just being just talking to me, and or vice versa. When I inevitably have a bad day, I want my brothers to be as strong as possible, and I want them to be able to lend me a hand. I want them to be in the best state that they can to pick me back up. And that's the vibe I'm getting already. It's very different. So, yeah, it's definitely feels different this time, because I didn't set a goal. I wasn't like, I'm gonna stop. I just stopped. And there's like two paths. There's, okay, I'm just not gonna masturbate anymore, but there's still other avenues for lust to grab hold. I can't like, if I take it a little bit, it's gonna end up going all the way. So I just have to stop completely. And they're making it really easy to do that. So I'm really happy about that right now. Life is still feeling. I've recently started on a new path, and it's slow. So I'm definitely learning patience, and I want things to happen right now, and they happen in a couple months. So yeah, so I'm sitting out in nature now. No more rushing. I always fuck things up when I rush.